This video is for educational purposes only. Please comment, rate, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about getting a job in Second Life. So you can get a job in Second Life relatively easily. A lot of these jobs consist of real-world style jobs. So, for example, one type of job that is popular here is hosting. Now, I don't know that I would be such a great host in the real world as far as, I don't think anyone would really pay me to say hello to everybody that comes into their club. But I know in Second Life, I could get a job doing that. Oftentimes, you work for tips only, so you want to be good at what you do. Oftentimes you do get a salary as well as tips, and sometimes only a percentage of the tips. So the pay can vary greatly. It also depends on where you're a host. Clearly you would want to look for a venue that has a lot of traffic, so that, the more people coming in and out, the more chances are of you getting tips. And so that's a big deal. Okay, and then that's one popular job that you don't need experience for, because everybody pretty much knows how to say hello to people and, welcome to the club, and, if you have any questions, I am me, blah, blah, blah. So that's, an easy job to get. Another easy job to get here is a greeter. So sometimes on a particular sim they may have a greeter where, if it's a group only sim, meaning you have to be a member of the group in order to enter the region and participate in whatever kind of events they're having, sometimes you can get a job as a greeter, which is where you're kind of standing around the front gates kind of thing, and helping people to become a member of the group so that they can join the events. So a greeter is another job. Another job is a DJ. So if you're familiar with Windows, I want to say Winamp or some kind of program like that. If you're familiar with that, or you're familiar with Sam Broadcaster, then you might know already how to run a stream. You can actually rent a stream in Second Life, where you would be able to be given all the information that you'd put into your Sam Broadcaster program. It is free to try that for 30 days, so if you're interested in DJing, you can always, download the program, see if you can figure out how to use it. If you can figure out how to run the stream, you can also figure out how to enter all the information when you rent a stream. So then what would happen is, as a DJ, you would either, if you know how to mix music and do that kind of stuff, you could learn how to do that. There's lots of video tutorials on YouTube for that. If you don't know how to mix it, you can actually just create a playlist and sort of take song requests and things like that, which is, I think, what the majority of DJs do in Second Life. I think the majority of them just sort of take requests and create playlists. And to be honest with you, I see a lot of DJs out there making decent amount of money in Second Life just by creating a simple song playlist and doing that. Now, again, if you were interested and you think it would be fun to just, hey, welcome to Club XYZ, and, I am me with any song requests, you could, like I said, very easily get involved in DJing, and absolutely feel free to search your YouTube tutorials on not only how to get Sam Broadcaster free, or go to Sam Broadcaster's website and get the trial and then pay for your full version, or there might be other programs you could also use. But again, these are all things that, by Googling is your friend. YouTube tutorials are your friend. So anything you're interested in, whether learning how to use the program, how to get it, or how to create a playlist in Second Life, all of those things you can find. In Second Life, there are groups. If you search in the group section, I will show you that. So if you go to the group section and you were to search DJ, I don't know if that'll come up, it might be too small. Let's say stream, and then you search members, circles of sound. Okay, Circle of Sound has 3,908 members. But basically, if you were to search out DJ jobs, there we go. So you have Second Life, jobs, agency, and advertising. There's lots of groups here, as you can see, with lots and lots of members, some more popular than others. But you could go into there, you could find, there are ways that you could come into Second Life. You could search under groups, you could search under classified ads, ask around, find other DJs to ask, and they will tell you how to set up a stream. It's really super simple. I've done it myself in the past, years ago, when I was way less advanced. So anybody can do that. Okay, so the DJing thing, the hosting thing, the greeting thing, then there's also a dancer, which may sound crazy, but in Second Life there are dancers. Some of them are nude, some of them are not. There are jobs in Second Life where if you go and you search for them, and I will show you how to do that in just a minute here, but you can search for stripper, dancer, that sort of thing. And that basically includes usually either being nude or finding some sexy clothing that you can wear, and sometimes, you know, take off one piece at a time. But the main part of that is to obviously show some personality, and the other thing that we call emoting, which is where you would type /me, and I'm doing this in my chat bar here, but /me, and then space, and then whatever it is that you wanted to type, and that would be like, you know, dances and whatever it is that you wanted to say. So that should come up, yeah, right here, dances. So there you go. Anything that you would type. So /me space loves her viewers. So there you go, and that's kind of how you would do that. And a lot of people have you know, like pages of examples that they can pull from ahead of time, that, you know, you can you know, have people that are experienced give you what we call in Second Life a note card, which is just like a little document that's kept within the program, and it'll show you different things that you could say when you're doing dancing, where you can literally just copy it and paste it into the chat box and do it that way. So if you're not super experienced and you want to learn how you can, you know, talk to dancers, any dancer in Second Life would probably hand you a note card of, you know, things that you could use, and, you know, you switch it up a little bit, you change it out a little bit, make it your own, and save it like that, and then, you know, bring it to your dancing job and, you know, use that to copy and paste into local chat. So that's another way that you can make money. Another way that you can make money here is by a real estate job. So I'm going to use this as my example for searching. So if you go up to your search bar and you go to classifieds, okay, there's dancer. I guess I was going to show you that as an example, but there's dancer. So you can look and scroll down, and it says here, let me see, find what a good one. Dancer. You look like they're ads for, here we go. There you go. There's one. Currently looking for female dancers and escorts. This is a freelance club, which means you do not need to have permission to work here. So you could just walk in at any point, at any time, and be a dancer. You don't have to apply for a job. You can literally just walk in. You would right click to sign into a tip jar, and just do your thing. And whether you're male, female, doesn't matter. You do your thing, and you know, if somebody's there and they're tipping you, there you go. You just made money. So that's an easy job. I don't know, but it's not for everyone. So let's go back now. We have, let's say, agent, and see what that comes up. We have real estate agent wanted at Benede. Now these jobs obviously vary and change day to day with, you know, who's putting ads out there, but this one says that they're seeking a luxury rental community, seeking real estate agent with commissions. Stop by and pick up a job description note card and fill out the application. Compensation is negotiable. Generally speaking, a rental or real estate agent in Second Life, you don't really need to have a lot of experience. They usually will train you. It's probably a pretty easy job to get. What you would do is you would fill out what we call these note cards, which is this little blank document. Usually people will ask questions on it, hand it to you, or you can pick it up from something by clicking on it, and then you would fill in your own information, save it, and then send it back for the job application. So there's a high turnover of employment in Second Life, which is a good thing because it means that, you know, it's easy to find a job. There you go. There's a police shop. There's, I mean, everything here, but lots of different jobs. Okay, so those are just an example of some jobs, but as you know, you can see I am in the classified section under employment, and there's lots of different ads in here, so you can always search whatever kind of job that you can think of that might be something that you could do in Second Life and have fun trying to figure it out. There's lots of role play sims. There's actually even an English speaking sim that is used by colleges and all kinds of places, but it's about basically helping people to learn English language through role playing. So I'm not sure if I can think of the place off the top of my head, but there is a place that you could get a job at, and I think they even pay real life money, meaning I think they pay you through PayPal. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they actually pay you through PayPal. From what I remember, you make a separate character on SL, and they have your password for it so that you can be paid properly and they can check your account. But it would be a separate account with that log information. It would just basically be a character avatar that would be for an employee. And you know, you could work being a nurse at the hospital or a waitress at the diner or whatever, and it would just be about role playing that you are this person, but you're using either text or voice in the English language to help people learn it. There's, you know, a huge city where people can just come from other countries to learn the English language and interact with people who speak English. So that's also another job that's in Second Life. So basically what I'm saying is there's a huge array of employment here that you could, you know, do. When it comes to the money portion, now this is the only way for me to explain this, and I'm sorry if this sounds redundant or repetitive, but I'm just trying to make sure that I give new people or potentially new residents of Second Life an idea of kind of what we can do here. So you'll see that on my screen it says $354. It's in the upper right hand corner next to the buy Lindens, and Lindens is our form of currency. So I've said this in another video, but I'll say it again. About $5 of US dollars could be about maybe a little over 1,000 Lindens. So what that means is it's a currency exchange, just like any other currency exchange. If you go onto the secondlife.com website, you will see that there is a way to not only purchase money to convert into the Linden currency for your gameplay, but there's also a way to take your Lindens in your game and transfer them back into real money through a PayPal account, which is great because if you are someone who is in need of money and you can manage to get yourself a character or avatar together pretty much free with free items, which I have a video also describing how to do that. But if you could figure out a way to do those things and you really don't want to put money into the game and you'd actually like to earn money to bring into your real life, you could really you know, push to put a lot of time in making these lindens. And if you got yourself either several hosting jobs and spent a lot of your time doing that hosting, depending on how motivated you are. So it really is a matter of what what you want to put into it as far as what you'll get out of it. You know, and certain jobs will make more than others. Certain companies will pay more than others. So you'd have to figure that part out. But if you really truly need or really want to bring money into your real life through Second Life, it absolutely can be done. It can be done without any creativity. It can be done just by searching for jobs, earning your money, and bringing it back out of Second Life by requesting that exchange to go back into your bank account or your PayPal account. I believe that you can it takes about a week to transfer the money from your Second Life account into your PayPal account. It takes about a week to do that. But there you go, and there you be. There are those kinds of different ways to make money in Second Life. I hope this has been an informative video. I'm going to do another video about how to create, which is also a great way for people to make money in Second Life. But I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope it's kind of opened your eyes to the possibilities of ways to make money. And keep watching my videos, and don't forget to subscribe, because I've got a lot more. I've got so much more to share with you. So have a lovely day.